Welcome back! Today I'm going to go get my wings. But first that means going back into the Nether because I need to go get some blaze rods. As you can maybe see here, I have made a creeper farm. It's just one of those ones that's like a little half hourglass shape, and you have cats at either end and it pushes the creepers down into the fires. I'll just pop down here and show you. So the creepers fall down from that little cave in there and they get pushed onto the fires and then their stuff comes out here. I've done a few of the little jobs around the place as well, so I'll just give you a quick recap and then we'll just go straight into the Nether and get those blaze rods. I have future plans that may or may not involve wool, so I got some wool. Lots of wool. So much wool. I finally decided on some kind of design for the path that will go around the outer part of the base, and it's just mud blocks. Mud blocks and a bit of granite and some coarse dirt, just to sort of look like a farm track, leading its way through the farmland. I figured with carts and stuff going up and down it, it wouldn't be something that was very grand, it would have been a bit battered, it would have been a bit worn. So yeah, that's what I've gone for. I quite like how it came out. I've spent enough time at the creeper farm now that I have a full barrel full of gunpowder ready to go and a little bit excess. I also have some very nice views to enjoy. Unfortunately it keeps spawning endermen in my base. Quite a lot of endermen. Everywhere. I actually quite like them, I find them quite chill, they don't really bother me, but yeah, it's a bit weird when there's just particles everywhere. I then went to get some granite and some andesite, and I used all of the ores to make a big pillar, which went invisible, which is always troubling. Very troubling. I also had some spare levels, so I decided to make some backup armour and get some enchantments on it. They're nothing special at the moment, but I just keep adding to it as and when I've got levels. And if I'm getting wings, then I need rockets, and that means I need paper, and that means I need sugarcane, so I built a little sugarcane farm. I did have the footage for it, but I lost it, and then I was attacked by one of my endermen. He was my favourite. I got his little flower though. I'm going to swap out some of my gear because I don't need to take all of these tools. There are endermen everywhere. I keep hearing them chattering in the walls. Oh well. Oh, in we go. As you can see, I've just blocked that in so the ghasts don't keep exploding me as soon as I arrive. I'm going to go up here. And I think we need to turn the fog off. I think I'm also going to turn my render distance up. It'll probably tank my recording for a second, but I'll get to look around. I'll come back when we've loaded in. I'm not seeing anything too exciting, but we do have both wood types directly opposite, so I think I might go get some of those. And I think I'm just going to follow it this way and see what happens. I'll get out with the soul sand and just follow it across around here, go over there. I need to turn my render distance back down though, because this is chugging. I think I'm going to wait until I get my wings to go across there. I hate bridging over. There is also a stronghold over there, but I don't care. A bastion? Is that what they're called? Bastions. Right, time to go find a fortress. Aha! Oh. Ooh, there's Rod. Because all I want is the blaze rods, I am literally just blocking up these doorways. I am going to get these blaze rods and I'm just going to leave. Oh god, I'm going to die. There we are. I have 37, time to go. Home, home. Oh my god, home. As we've already seen, a lot of endermen spawn in this area, so it's been very easy to get a hold of the eyes. Having looting really helps. I'm not sure how one enderman managed to drop 4 eyes, but he did, so more power to him. I think I'm gonna make 20? Oh yeah? And most importantly, I can now make some ender chests, my beloved. Yes! Now where do I put it? Want it near the bed? Wow. Decisions, decisions. That'll do. That'll do. Moving on with my life. That being said, I do need to now do my usual decking out of the box. And I wanted those, didn't I? Right, you there, you there. You too. Might take a spare saddle in case something comes up. I'll take the carrots in case I need food. I'll put the fish in case I find more cats. I want to finish the entire cat collection at some point. Then I'll pop a load of shulker boxes in here. We'll have things like rockets and we'll have replacement armour. I should maybe go put one at some point at my spawn, although my spawn's not that far away. Come up to this top bit near my ender portal. Let's see. Where are we going? Over yonder. That's good. I can take the boat. I can take my little rowing boat. I'll do that in the morning. I'll just go sleep. On we go. Okie dokie. Am I going the right way now? Did it break or did it fall? Where's it gone? Am I just being completely blind? It must have broken. I didn't hear it break. Oh. Oh, back. Okay. Closer than I thought it would be. Okay, so it's underneath. Yeah. Down we go. Yeah, you can stay in there. You're in jail where you belong. I need to mark where I came in, or I will be stuck forever. There we are. A lot of things on one book. I don't know how much of that I'm ever going to use. Efficiency 3 is not too terrible. I'll leave the books and stuff for now. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Terrific. Hey, may as well. There's no button. I'm gonna check here first because I hate going up and down the stairs. Fantastic. Don't know why I stood and looked at that for so long. Another one. Oh, and the thing. Hello, thing. No, do not want. Desist. Stop. Yeah, come back to that in a moment. I'm going to check out these bookcases. Efficiency. Oh, protection. That was a genuine oomph of delight, that was. I don't even know how that died. Oh, you know what? I don't need this. Be gone. I'm so bad with the sword. I want to make another portal so that I can just get to and from here very easily without having to go up and down and run across the forests. This will be so much easier. There we are. Now I need to find some gravel. Do I have... I've got some iron. Don't have any gravel. Need to go find some. Oh, have I got silk touch? I haven't, have I? Oh no, I've got silk touch. I'll have to break it by hand. How annoying. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Delightful. Come back to that. This shouldn't be too far from my base, because I'm not actually that far from home. Terrific. Oh no, I hear slimes. Where's the slime? Oh, I think I know where I am though. That's alright. Oh no, my keyboard's blowing up. There we are. Get some of these while I'm here, I think. That's my main portal. And that is my new one, so that is much quicker. I just need to get rid of some of the hazards. There's quite a few drops. And quite a few pools of lava. Just tidy up my inventory. I don't need to take all this with me. I stole a load of bookcases. I stole a load of gates as well, all the iron fencing. That's a resource eater. Put some chests in here. I can make some shulker boxes as soon as I get it. I did want to take some glass bottles to get some dragon breath. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but I always forget to get it. While I'm here, I'll shave my bees. I'm going to take a stack of rockets, so when I get my first set of elytra, I can just go off and hopefully get some more. I really hate having to go back. Hello. Thank you. I think that's it. I think I've got everything. I don't think I need to worry about anything else. Oh, that was worrying. Okay, at least we're in a box. Can't hear the dragon. Oh, God. Take the hint. Leave me alone. Thank you. Ah, thank you. Can I not? There we are. Now I need to just take out the towers. This is going to be the most deadpan dragon fight you've ever seen. Hey, man. Oh, typical. I'll leave that one for now. I'm having so much trouble today with these towers. This is usually the bit I find most easy. Alright, fine. Just gonna ignore that one. There we are. Noisy. Oh, somebody's angry at me. Oh, this is where I die. This is where I die. The Enderman of all things. Heal up, heal up. Okay, I'm dead. Excellent. Okay. Good job I'm just here. Back in we go. At least they do stop being angry. There we go. Where's she gone? There she is. Got it. Only one death, and that was to Enderman. Oh, now they're going to kill me again. I think I'll just leave the egg for now. There's no point filling up my inventory with it. And I've already got some eyes. I'm just going to go straight for elytra, I think. I don't need the enchantment points for anything at the moment. We're through. Oh, that was precarious. Thank you. Love that. That's a big one. That's got a ship. Oh, there's another one in the distance. Excellent. Cool, 2 ships. I might just stick with that for now, actually. I might just take the 2. I don't need to get more than that. That might even be a 3rd in the distance. Yes, thank you for the ominous noise. I enjoyed that. You can hear a shulker. Where's he at? Did you give me some shells? No. That's nice, thank you. I'll take it, but yeah. And most importantly, ta-da! I always forget there's potions in that thing. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. No, do not push me out further. Ugh, I'm so bad at this. Give me your husks. Give me your shells. Thank you. Ah, off we go again. So where's the next city? That one? I think it's that one, isn't it? And just alongside this one is one of the... Whoops, Enderman. Is one of the teleporty outy thingies. I don't know what they're called. Come in, come in. Oh, a dragon head. I forget this thing even exists. Is it even on this one? Yeah, there it is. Oh, but it's going to go into the void, isn't it? Right. Right, I'm back here. I've got everything I need, so I think I'm just going to go. I'm going to go. I'm not going to push my luck. Just into the void. Give me some credits. Beautiful. Back home we go. This is where something immediately pushes me into lava. Safe, lovely home where nothing can do me wrong. No. Ow. Except me. I can do me wrong. So I think I'm back to normal now. My inventory's back to how it usually is. Just switched out my elytra, which I need to get enchanted. The ender chest is nice and empty. And then these two, that's just a box of rockets. And this has got a replacement armour set and a replacement elytra in it. Whilst I've got 60 levels, I'm just going to pop down to my enchanting setup and put my spare books on my elytra. I've got unbreaking and I've got mending, so I'm ready to go. I have rescued this bee so many times. That's his place. That's where he lives now. Overdone joke. Now we're all ready to go. Let's test them out. One of the big reasons for getting my wings is because I would like to go and find a mangrove swamp? What are they called? Are they just called mangrove swamps? But I also want to find a mesa to get some terracotta, and I would like to get some red sand. Whilst I do have a kind of look that I've got planned for this village, I want each kind of building to be a little bit unique, and I would like a nice palette of colours and textures to be able to make each building a little bit different and kind of themed towards, you know, the villager trader that it's connected to. I really do not want to have to walk to a mesa or a mangrove. I've been exploring a lot around here and I have found nothing like that. It is all just dark oak and spruce and birch for many, 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 many miles. I could maybe have gone across the Nether, but you know how I feel about that. So for now, we've got a search by the sky, which I actually really enjoy doing. I love flying around and seeing what's out there. You find some really wacky things sometimes. So it is of no great chore to have to go and search for these biomes, and particularly now that I've got shulker boxes, it is going to be a lot easier to just gather what I need. I might set up nether portals while I'm there so I can get back and forth much more quickly, but it's hopefully not something I'm going to have to do often, so I don't begrudge having to fly. On we go! I'm back. That took 4 hours, possibly even more, but I'm back. We have mangrove leaves and mangrove roots, and I got some of the propagules, so that I can grow some more. Got jungle and jungle leaves, and also just picked up some of the things like the saplings and the cocoa beans and the melons, and bamboo. I like bamboo. I also got some acacia, but I didn't spend too long harvesting that lot. I got a load of coral and some sea pickles. That's a whole box of sand. That's a box of different coloured terracottas. They're the ones I'm primarily going to be using in the build. They didn't have, because it was a very, very small mesa biome, they didn't actually have any of the dark brown terracotta, which was a shame because I really like that one. And then I just got a load of packed ice as well. I don't really have any plans for this, but it's one of those things that I always just want on standby. That is a load of red sand and just some things that I found in a treasure chest. And I did go back to the Nether and I got some of the warped stem and the crimson stem, and I got the stuff required to grow some more outside of the Nether because I did not enjoy it there. I really did not. I did realise far too late that I had forgotten to get cactus. It was right there next to me when I was at the mesa. Was thinking to myself, go get cactus, and I didn't. Classic me. And now that I've got these things, I think I'm going to end the day with a little build down there. I think I'm going to make a stables because these horses that are standing around at the end of my bed are beginning to annoy me. I also keep getting endermen spawning in here. As you can see, I am now at 4 levels because I was killed twice. I don't know quite how this one enderman managed to take me out with just 2 hits. It did. I suppose that's probably because I've got an elytra now rather than a full suit of armour, but it was quite impressive. I was full health, I was full hunger, it just absolutely decimated me. And this little stables is going to be the first build that's actually not just a load of stone and moss and stuff, it's actually going to be a building. An actual building! Episode 4, who'd have thought? So I'll cover up this hole, I'll clear these trees, and then I think I'm going to use this nice flat bit to actually put the horses on and give them a paddock. I'm going to put some stuff around them that's a bit like farmland, I suppose, so it looks a little bit more deliberate. But I'll also just leave a lot of it as this ruggedy, weird hill terrain, because it's done a good job here. First, I'll empty out my shulker boxes so I can use them for other things. Where shall I put my ice? Probably at the top, where I'm not going to use it very often. The horses have a home. It's fairly simple and again overgrown because I love the overgrown look. I'm going to abuse it terribly. Just punch this back a bit, but yes. I like the overgrown look. We have multiple horses inside. Some of which have the armour. I just like how the armour looks. I like putting different colours on them. And then I've got a couple outside. And the mule and the donkey in this one. Got an anvil so I can do their shoes. Gotta have nice shoes. I didn't put the farmland around them like I said I was going to. I don't know what I'm going to do with this space, so I don't want to put some farmland down if I'm just going to dig it all up anyway. So for now, I've just left it as the woodland. Some of the trees need sorting out. Some of the leaves are hanging around. I'll get to that. This bit has been left a bit flat, but I think I'm going to carry this path down, and I'll have some kind of dock over here, where this very unimpressive little boat is sitting. I'll make this a dock area, fill this in. There is a cave down there, but there's nothing particularly exciting in it. And then it goes out into the river. The mangrove wood is such a nice colour mix with all the greens and with all the other woods as well. It's a really nice complementary colour. It even actually makes the crimson warped stem wood plank thing look quite nice as well. Look, just back there. Can we see it? Can we see it? A little bit back there. Just a shame it's an absolute nightmare to harvest. The trees grow in such a higgledy-piggledy mess. It's very difficult to just get a load of the wood very quickly. There might be some kind of strategy to it. Oh, I've missed a plank. I missed by one box. Oh, wings, they're so handy. Where is it? Where's it gone? Boop. But as a foundation for the kind of farm buildings that will be going down here, I'm actually really happy with how this came out. The roof's a little flat. I never know how to fix roofs. I don't really want to struggle with it any more than I already did. I'd like to put some more buildings around here, and definitely some around this bit. I think I'd like to put maybe 3 or 4 cottages down here, have maybe the cows and the sheep over here, and then maybe a cottage or 2 wrapped around here as well, and then just have little pockets of the woodland. I do like having trees around. But once again, I shall call it here for today. We've actually had a very long episode today because it's just been one job after another. Never mind, got a lot of jobs done. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. I don't think I've got anything planned. We'll see what happens. Bye!